Well, howdy everyone, Cowy over to Sim Racer here. It is week 2 for season 1 2023 in iRacing. We are in the fixed setup series again for the V8 Supercars, and week 2 we are at Silverstone GP layout. Now this is quite a tricky track, a lot like Suzuka. It is all about flow and carrying the right amount of speed in and out. Now, one thing I will first say is apologise to you guys for the delay in getting this video out. We've had a recent addition to the household, a British Bulldog puppy named Maximilian. I've always wanted a Bulldog named Max, so we've got him. And he's been sort of taking up a fair bit of my time, and he's in that puppy stage, so he's a bit of a handful for Mum. So it's been trying to find some time to jump on the rig and get this track guide out for you guys, and I do apologise. But if you're going to blame anyone, blame Max, but don't be too harsh on him. He's only 10 weeks, he's pretty cute. I'll put a picture up there for him so you can see what he looks like. And I'm sure, you know, if you think he's cute, you probably should give me a like and subscribe to the channel as well. Alright, so now this is the fixed setup series. Looking at the, even without looking, I can tell you this is a taily setup. The rear is at 3, the front is at 8, so they've actually got it stiffer in the front than the rear, but the rear still wants to slide and step around on you. And the other thing I had to do is I had to move the brake bias forward a lot of clicks again, because I'm just locking up brakes coming into the braking zone. So I think it starts at 49.9, the brake bias. I'm running mine at 51.3, so that's a lot of clicks forward. But it seems to work for me, so hopefully similar plan works for you guys if you're having that trouble. Now, the other thing I will say, as I keep harping on, is this out lap. It's not a wasted lap. If you use it properly, you practice those lines you want to race. Maybe you test to see if there's an off track, like here. Right tyre, as long as the right tyres stay on the black and white curb, we're good there. Alright, we're about to start the lap. So back to second, stay over to the left for the start so you can really get on and accelerate. Now, you'll find that you'll have to modulate your accelerator through here. Short shift, because you can see the car wanting to step out on you there. Alright, braking at the 100 sign, or maybe just inside it, back to 4th. Cut the corner there, but not too much, so you can get on the gas. Same thing, a little lift, back on it and braking just inside the 100. Back to 2nd. We can exit, alright, and then we want to, I can see then again the car really wanting to rotate on that change of weight there. Alright, here we're turning in early, because we're trying to straight line this and get on the gas without those moments of oversteer, and really extend that straight. Braking at just before the start of the curbing, back to 3rd and then back to 2nd. Try and late apex this so you can get back on the gas, and then back again. This is a bit of a double apex, so you want to be getting back on it here. Short shift, straight line exit, get on the power as soon as you can, because it's a straight. Cut the corner here. Alright, now into the King Cup here. We're looking to brake about 130, maybe 125, back to 4th. Get it turned in and then get on the gas. Again, I've gone just a touch too far, but I kept the tyres on the black and white. Would have been fine, but no, there's an off track. Alright, shifting back to 5th, coasting through the first one, back to 4th, back to 3rd, stay over to the right here as much as you can, so you can really open this out, because this is the important one. You want to be able to get on the gas as early as you can there to, again, extend the length of the straight. I think, is this the Hangar straight or the Hamilton straight? Not sure which one. Alright, same up here, braking at about 130. Back to 3rd, trailing into the corner, because if we can get it tight, we can accelerate. And we've gone a little bit too wide and got to slow down as a result. You can see there, guys, that's how close the margins are. Alright, let's try another lap. Try and minimise that slide of the car there. Alright. lift. Back on it. Just inside the 100. Maybe back to first if you need to get it turned in. Yep, that worked alright. Now this one you gotta really go slow, this corner. It's very easy to wash wide. And again, turning in early. Short shifts. And we'll see how much smoother the car was there. I just clipped it just that tiny bit too much. Alright. Again, looking for that late apex. Again, you can see the car wanting to rotate on me there as I put the power on. But yeah, it's a bit of a handful, this setup, I would recommend. Okay, that's a bit better now this time. See, now we can stay on the black and white and there's no off track. And this section here is a little bit like the S's at Suzuka. You really, if you go too hot into the first one, you compromise the next two. So it is all about balance there. And again, it's that last one's the most important one, coming onto the straight. Trailing in, and then we can get back on it. See, that's going to be better. Look at that. Alright, braking at about 110. Back to second. And again, being very wary of the throttle here, because the car wants to step out. Alright, that's going to be a bit better lap. 206.7, so I think the quick guys on this fixed setup are doing 5s and 4s, so we're still a little bit off the pace. But as I've said, if my track guides help at least one person, then I'm happy to keep doing them. Alright. So we'll show you the pit lane entrance. We'll see there, that just that little bit of touch of grass, and look at how much that cost me getting that wrong. Alright. Just a lot of time to give up there if you don't get that section there right. And there's pretty much like 3 of them where you're exiting onto a straight and you really need to maximise that run. Double apex here. Can get in the tights, you can get on the gas. Short shift. But you can see there, here and there, the car laboured a bit, so don't have to short shift is the fastest option. Alright, let's break a bit closer to the 100 this time. It seemed to work. Again, it's all about getting the car turned in so you can get back on the gas. Again, this is the most important one. Use a fair bit of that curving there in the exit. We're just trying to really maximise that run there. Alright, now the pit entrance here at Silverstone is not particularly difficult, but it's just about a matter of picking your brake marker. We just slid a bit wide there. Again, that's cost us. Alright, so over here on the right. Now we're looking to brake pretty much at the middle of that dirt, you know, that dirty part of the road there. Well, alrighty guys, there is a quick look at Silverstone GP in the V8 Supercar for the fixed setup series. As you can see, struggling a lot with that oversteer. It gave me a 204 there, I think, because we cut. It's interesting for your lap time, because we didn't go around that other section. You cut it for the pit entry. It actually gives you a lower time, so that is a bit weird. I think the other thing that might be an issue with not the fixed setup series, but the open setup series this week. Last time we raced at Silverstone, it had 72.2 litres in the car, I think, max, and 22 or 24 laps, and it was actually at the point where you could fuel save and do it without stopping. So I wonder if that's the case this week. Don't know if I'll get a chance to stream again this week, but we'll see how we go. But otherwise, guys, again, thanks very much for continuing to watch the end of the video. If you are enjoying the content, please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But otherwise, guys, this is Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off, and we'll say good night or good afternoon, and we'll see you next time, and hopefully I can get the next video out a bit earlier. Cheers.